Hello, I thought I would do a quick comparison of the new anniversary edition to the 2008 version. Big E and General Hand Grenade did a great job of showing you the contents and unboxing, so I thought I would just show a quick video of the comparison of this version to the original version in 2008. First, we have the box cover. And this is the new edition. Trying not to get this reflection on there. And I think the only difference is this down here. This is the new edition. And this is the original edition. And the original shows the 50 down there for the 50th anniversary. I believe it's Avalon Hill, obviously not Axis and Allies. And I think that's the only difference on the front. Let's take a look at the back. Now, let's get it right side up here. Now on the back, I'm not sure there's any difference on the back. Here's the new edition. Again, we got that light in the way here. At the list of the piece count. And I think it still says, like I saw somebody else posted, 2008. It doesn't even show 2017 on it. Oh, here we go. It says Avalon Hill down here. Now here's the original edition. The original edition again shows 50 down there. So that's probably the only way you're going to be able to tell the new edition from the 2008 edition. Everything else, I haven't looked at the piece count exactly on the two for the game components, but I'm pretty sure those are identical. So there's the two versions. The boxes are identically sized. Okay, I will be back in a few and we will compare the game components. Again, Big E and General Handmade did a great job of showing you the contents. So I just wanted to show a quick comparison of the original version pieces to the new version. See you in a few. Okay, we are back to show the differences in the pieces from the new edition compared to the 2008 edition. These are all the pieces. First, we will start with the Allies. Here is Russia. Russia, the infantry are the same. Artillery look the same. I think the tanks are the same. Kind of hard to see here. The fighters looked a little bit different. The bombers are definitely different. Get these here. This has got flat wings on the new edition, and the old edition, the 2008 edition, the wings are tilted up. Now the Russian ships have the biggest differences. The new sub looks different. It's a little bit bigger than the old one. The carriers are the same. The battleship is the new edition, is the Europe 1942nd edition battleship and cruiser and destroyer. Reach around here, right? Transport's the same. The 2008 edition, the battleship and the cruiser and destroyer, I think were all UK pieces. Okay, now here's Great Britain. Great Britain, you can clearly see the battleship is bigger on the new edition. It looks like the 1940 version. 1940 edition 2. The carriers are the same. Cruisers are the same. Transports are the same. Subs look the same. The new edition, I don't know, it might be a little bit bigger. Destroyers look the same to me. Infantry were the same. Artillery looked the same to me. The artillery, or the, sorry about that, the tanks, they look the same to me as well. The fighters are a little bit different though. The old edition, if I can get my fingers out of the way here, they are a little bit tilted. The new edition, let's go this route, I might get my fingers out of the way, is flat and feels quite a bit more flimsy. And you heard that in General Hand Grenades video about they feel a little bit light, and they feel a little light to me compared to the 2008 edition. Here is the United States. The battleship again is bigger. It's the new edition is the 1940 Europe version 2. The cruisers are the same. Carriers are the same, maybe a little slightly different colored. Transports were the same. Subs are the same. The destroyers were the same. Infantry are the same. Armor are the same. Tanks, the new tank is bigger. I think they also said that was one thing that was different. It's the 1940 version 2, I believe, or the 1942 version 2. Here's a big change. The new edition has this plane. The old version had the Hellcat, which I really liked. I'm a little disappointed the new edition didn't come with the Hellcat. The bombers look the same, maybe a little different color. Okay, let's go to the Axis. Axis, Japan, the battleships, carriers, and cruisers were all the same. Transports are the same. Subs are the same. And destroyers were the same. Infantry are the same. Here's the only difference on Japan was the artillery. You see the new version, the clamps are spread apart and they're closed on the old edition. Tanks are the same, and the fighters and bombers are the same. Now we go on to Italy. Now Italy, I painted a few pieces, and the original version only comes, and the new edition only comes with 2 cruisers and 2 battleships. So all I had was painted pieces on those. But you can see the battleship is bigger on the new edition. The cruiser is the same, and the carrier is the same. The transports are the same for the 2 editions. The subs are the same as well. Let's get this in focus a little better for you. And the destroyers are the same. Infantry is the same. Now the artillery is the same as Japan. As you can see, the clamps are spread apart in the new edition, and they were closed in the old edition. Now the tanks, let's tip them up on the side here so you can see these a little better. The tank is definitely different. I'm not really sure. This is the new one. I'm not really sure what edition, if that's any edition. And this is the 2008 edition. Yeah. See if we can get it more over here in the light. I can't really see it too well. Anyways, I'm not really sure what the new tank is. Anybody wants to comment, let me know. That'd be great. And the fighters are the same, and the bombers are the same. And last we have Germany. Germany, the same thing with the battleships as Italy. The new edition has the bigger battleship, I believe the 1942 and Europe 42nd edition. And the cruiser is definitely different. The new version has the stern pointed, and the old version has it chopped off. The carriers are the same. Transports are the same. Destroyers are the same. Submarines are the same. And infantry and artillery are the same. The tanks were the same when I put them side by side. The fighters are the same, and the bombers were the same. So there you go. There's all the pieces. And the last thing we're going to look at is the board and rule book to see what the differences are. We'll catch you in a few. Okay, we are back with the game board and the rules. Here's the original game board. And here's the new edition. Now, the only change I saw between the two boards is the two Japanese control markers that was already mentioned that they removed from Manchuria and Kangzai, or Kangzhou, right there. And in the new edition, they're gone. The lines might be a little darker as well, but that might be because my board is old and a little faded. So I'm not really sure about that. But as you can see, the Russian borders may be a little darker on the new edition. Other than that, everything looks the same between the two boards. Now the rules, I think the only thing they did different with the rules was to add the facts from the first edition, 2009. They had some facts and errata that they added in addition to the rules. I think they just incorporated those into the new rule book. I did see that under general combat in the new edition, they did add an additional step 2 for submarine surprise, strike, or submerge for sea battles only. And the old edition, step 2 was went right to attacking units fire. Other than that, they just added the facts from the first edition, and I didn't see anything else substantial that was added to the rules. I also looked at the setup charts real quick, and it looks like the setup charts are the same between the two editions as well. So no changes there. So there's the new edition board one last time. Thanks for watching, and hopefully you were able to get some good information from this video. Thanks.